guys, and welcome to this week's tarot readings with Rinky. We're going to be doing tarot readings for the week of the 24th of Feb 2019. Make sure to keep a question in mind because we're doing angel answers after we do your tarot reading, all of this in your zodiac order. All the timestamps as usual are mentioned down below in the info box along with Rinky's direct contact details. Let's dive right into this, beginning with Aries as usual.
Aries, the card that we have for you is Wheel of Fortune. This card here tells me that this particular week looks like there are some improvements happening in your life. Over the period you just thought everything was just about, it wasn't working the way you wanted it. There weren't many improvements, but this week I see the baby steps that you've taken in the past. You are seeing things actually coming in place for you, and it feels like, yes, this is a week I will sort of feel content. So yeah, it's the time to celebrate the baby steps that you've taken with all the success that's coming your way. Angel answer for you here is there's something better. Angels are telling you, the situation you are onto right now, the question you had in your head, it's more about, yes, if a certain thing is not working your way, why are you holding on it like so hard? It's the time to let go a certain thing. Only then there's something better coming in your life. So it's just like, when a certain thing is not happening, it is for a reason, and understand that the reason there is something good. There's something better that actually wants to enter your life. Taurus, the card that we have for you is a card of swords. This card here is telling me that, this particular week, you literally choose not to look at the brighter side of life. It just feels like there are good things, but your mind is so preoccupied with a lot of dark shades, with a lot of negativity that's around. You're just trying to not look at the good things. If you look at the card, we have a window of opportunity here which tells us there is so much brightness around you, but you will be able to look at it only when you choose to get up and look at it. So it just feels like you'll really have to work hard onto the thoughts that have sort of started piling up in your head, and it's eventually taking a negative turn, so it's the time to stop yourself from that negativity and look at the bright side. Angel answer for you here is the situation will improve. Angels are telling you, the situation that you're working onto right now looks difficult. It feels like it's not happening, it's not working. So using these words is sort of sending a vibe to the universe. You don't realize it, but your subconscious mind has started saying a lot of no's and nots. You'll have to take some effort there, some conscious effort there, and let the universe know that you're ready for bright days. So the situation will definitely improve. Gemini, the card that we have for you is a card of swords. This card feels like this particular week looks a bit slow to you. It just feels like I'm tired and I cannot do more. It feels like a lot of emotions. It feels like you're tired and you just want a little break. But at the same time, this card is telling me it's very slow. Things aren't really coming your way. The opportunities that you were looking for, the projects that you wanted to close onto, it's taking slightly longer. So this week looks more like delays and stuff, like it's just happening for the heck of it and nothing new coming your way this particular week. Angel answer for you here is romance. Angels are telling you, your situation requires some help. It's asking you to sort of go ahead and seek help from your partner, seek help from your love. It's something that, your perspective towards a certain thing is different, but when you go ahead and seek advices and seek help, you will feel enlightened about a certain situation, and you will feel like, you never thought in that direction, and somewhere that's really going to help you. So any situation that you're blocked with, go ahead and sort of discuss it with your partner. Cancer, the card that we have for you is the Hangman. This card here is telling us, this particular week you feel slightly, your ideas, your opinions aren't really matching with people around. It feels like, why everybody thinks in a different direction? Why am I thinking? So you've started self-doubting a lot. You feel like, I don't fit in the crowd, somewhere your doubts have increased day by day. but this is quite a positive card. It's telling you, you know, your ideas are different, and that's making you stand out of the crowd. Don't, you know, sort of give up onto your own thoughts, your own ideas, because that's eventually going to take you long. So this particular week, if there's something new that's coming your way, something that you really need to stand for, or, you know, just give your opinion for, don't have that self-doubt in head while you're giving out that opinions or making that decision for that matter. Angel answer for you here is abundance. Angels are telling you the situation that you are dealing with right now, universe is offering you with all that you want. It's the time where, you know, you have to realize that things are shaping well for you. It is going well. So everything that's coming your way is in abundance, and you've got to, you know, take that in the right spirit. Leo, the card that we have for you is the Hierophant. The Hierophant here is trying to tell us that, you know, this is a week where you have to deal with a lot of people around you. It means like, you know, you're sort of self-doing everything in your life right now. It feels like you're taking all the responsibilities onto your head. But the card is asking you to assign duties, to sort of delegate responsibilities. Know what the other people are good at doing. Just sort of, you know, assign duties, because it's sort of creating a lot of pressure onto your head, and you want to sort of do everything on your own, which is right now not a good idea. So it's very important for you to delegate duties. Also, it's telling me, you know, somewhere it's the time you have to take your people around while walking ahead in life. You feel like, you know, somewhere success is hitting your head hard. Don't let that happen. You know, this is a week you've got to stay grounded, you've got to stay humble. Angel answer for you is not the right time. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, you know, it feels like you've been taking effort since the longest time right now, and it feels it's not coming your way. So it's asking you to hold on to that. You know, the situation requires you to still stick around. Don't give up right now. You know, you've really come a long way. The path that you chose was difficult. But yes, it's still not working. Angels are telling you this is still not the right time, but you still need to hold on to the idea. Virgo, the card that we have for you is Justice. This card here is telling me, you know, this particular week you feel you're content. You know, you feel things are coming in place for you. It's more like, you know, power in your head. It feels like you've got your vision, you've got your purpose to life, and you're walking towards it. It feels like right now I know where my feet is. I am not struggling anymore. So that struggling phase is sort of ending, and you are coming to a phase where you think everything is working your way. Everything is sort of coming in place. But at the same time, it's asking you to hold on to, you know, what you feel is right. You know, you are sort of in that phase where it feels like you're getting influenced by people. You know, it feels like you're just listening to somebody and doing a certain thing, even when you're not 100% up for it. So something that you got to be careful this particular week is, do not get influenced. Angel answer for you here is improving health. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now, you know, it requires you basically to be at your best health. You know, it could be your physical health, it could be your mental health, because the situation is sort of stuck because of that. Maybe there's a lot of overthinking that you need to work upon, and then sort of come to a better space of mind where you know what you're doing. Because right now it just feels like, hey, I'm just doing it for the heck of it, but there are a lot of like zillion emotions in my head right now. I'm not clear. So it's asking you, you know, sort of take time to your health, pay attention to it, and you will see the situation improving. Libra, the card that we have for you is the Moon. This card here is telling us, you know, it feels like you have to sort of come to a conclusion. You have to make a decision, and it's that time where you're sort of stuck. Your head is saying one thing and your heart is saying another thing. What do I do in this situation? So the card here that we have for you is telling me that it's 100% go with your heart. You know, it's the time where you sort of got to understand that your brain is taking you to a direction that you aren't really happy with. So it's asking you go with what your heart says is right, and there's definitely going to be no regrets there, and you will sort of find your feet in the right direction. You'll feel like, you know, this is the right thing that you've done. So no questioning anymore onto this particular thing here. Angel answer for you is ask your angels. Angels are telling you, you know, it's that time, it's that situation where things are stuck, but it feels like, you know, you're not ready for certain solutions, you're not ready for a certain thing to come your way. It's literally telling you, you get only when you ask for it. So it's the time to ask your angels to come and support you in this experience, in this process, whatever you're going through right now. But you get only when you ask for it. So it's the time to leave on those vibrations to the universe, saying that you're ready and you are seeking help for a certain thing in your life. Scorpio, the card that we have for you is a card of Pentacles. This card here is telling me that this is a week where, you know, you feel very emotionally attached to a certain person, you know, a person in your life, or this could be also people around you. You know, it feels like if somebody is going through a dark phase, or, you know, some sad moment in their life right now, it feels like, you know, you are going through that emotion in your life. It just feels like, you know, somebody else's energies are sort of affected to you in a larger way. Here, the advice to you here is, don't let those energies sink so deep into you, because, you know, it's affecting your energies and you don't realize it, but subconsciously it's taking you to the negative phase. It's very important to understand where you got to draw that thin line. Only when you understand that, you know, there is a thin line that I need to draw, because it's just like, you know, you're deep diving into someone else's energies. You've got to realize, like, yeah, it's okay to help and just be there with that person, but constantly thinking about it is affecting your head. So just be very careful about that this particular week. Angel answer for you here is yes. Angels are telling you, you know, it's a bright, positive yes. So the situation that you're dealing with, you know, it's definitely coming in your favor. You know, all the things that you felt it didn't work in the past, it's just the time to celebrate and just be happy the way things are turning out for you. Sagittarius, the card that we have for you is Page of Pentacles. This card here is telling me that this is a week where it feels like something new is coming your way. Something is about to begin. You know, you were holding yourself really tight and you were contemplating your own thoughts and ideas. This could also be a person who wants to enter your life, but it just feels like you've created your own blockages and you don't want anybody to enter your life right now. This could be a startup idea that you have since a long time, but you aren't really taking any efforts there. So it's the time to sort of, you know, the cards are in your favor, which means you can take that one step forward and you will see things actually flourishing for you. Angel answer for you here is remain positive. Angels are telling you the situation that you're dealing with right now requires you to stay positive, requires you to put out a lot of affirmations to the universe, requires you to think really, really good, because, you know, it's just the time where your thoughts will become things. So it's very important for you, whatever situation that you're dealing with right now, to sort of, you know, throw positive light there and just see things actually turning in your favor. Capricorn, the card that we have for you is the Devil. The Devil here is telling me that yes, this week doesn't really look a good week to you. It just feels like, you know, I am so tired of a certain thing. It feels like someone has really tied me hard. I am not doing my best. My energies are just blocked. It feels somewhere very, very negative. You feel like, you know, I want to give up onto this situation. I just want to run away from a certain thing. Even after coming so long, coming so far in life, this is not a point where you should think about, you know, quitting certain thing. But it also says that, you know, it could be possible because of some negative energies, and it could be possible because someone's very major influence on you, and that's sort of shaping your mind into the wrong thoughts, into negative thoughts. So this is a time you really stay clear with your thoughts and try and use like good thoughts there and put out positive vibes. Maybe you can meditate, and that will really help you come out of this negative phase. Angel answer for you here is no need to worry. Angels are telling you, you know, the situation that you're in right now is actually throwing a lot of light onto you. You are suddenly realizing it that yes, things are getting better, things are coming in shape for you. So it's that time where, you know, you'll have to just throw away all the worries aside and just, you know, work towards that situation. Take constant efforts to see how you can figure out things for yourself. So it's the time where worry is something that you can just leave aside. Aquarius, the card that we have for you is the Magician. This card here is telling me it's a quite quite a positive card. You know, it clearly says that you can create magic. You know, it just feels like you have everything that's required to put in right now. You are quite talented and capable of doing everything that's around you right now. So don't hold on to any sort of energies where you feel like, I don't think I can do this, you know, it's not my cup of tea. So just don't use these statements, because this week it just feels like you are right there for a reason and you can do a certain thing. So don't run away from certain situation. It feels like, you know, you will start your journey very, very soon towards whatever, you know, your idea of a happy space is, a happy life is, and you have walked that one step forward and it's really helping you out a lot. Angel answer for you is, ask help from others. Angels here are telling you, you know, when you feel you're stuck with a certain thing and just it's not working out your way, you've thought in every possible direction and still you feel you just don't know what to do. So angels are telling you there are people around you who are very helpful and they will sort of enlighten you more with the situation, and some things that you've not thought about it will actually be something that you would want to consider. So this is a time where angels are asking you to, you know, let those emotions come out. It's more like, you know, you got to vent out certain emotions. Only then you will see the situation actually turning better for you. So it's the time to ask help from others. Pisces, the card that we have for you is the Lovers. This card here is telling me this week is gonna be more about just being with that one person and spending some quality time. This feels like if there's something that's really holding you, or you know, you feel like, you know, there's a lot to communicate but you aren't really putting out in the right words there, it's just asking you to speak out everything that you feel around. That's actually going to make you feel a lot lighter. It just feels like this is a week where, you know, work wise also, if you need any advices, go ahead and seek advice from your loved one. Also, you know, it talks about if you have feelings towards a certain person, this is the right week. Go ahead and confess and you will see things actually taking one step forward for you. Angel answer for you here is communicate clearly. Angels are telling you the situation that you have, the question that you have in your head, you haven't spoken well yet. You know, you haven't sort of put out the things in the right words there, which is why it's sort of stuck, which is why it sort of, you know, feels like, no, it's not working. But your idea and somebody else's idea who is attached with that situation isn't matching. There is a lot of misunderstandings there, which is why you feel it's not coming really, really close. So it's the time to communicate clearly and you will see a lot of things changing for you.
I hope that you guys had a good time watching this video and that you found the content very, very relatable. Like I mentioned before, all of Rinky's direct contact details are mentioned down below in the info box, so make sure you guys give that a read. A lot of times I get emails and questions and DMs from you guys getting into a lot of details which we can't really do on video, so I suggest you guys reach out to her directly for personal readings. I hope that you guys have already hit the subscribe button, already joined the over 100k fam. Turn those bell notifications on and keep coming back for more videos. I will see you guys in the next video and Rinky will see you next week.
Sunday.
Bye.